Hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing an empties video. I've never actually done these before. I did one, I think, recently. It's kind of like an empties what I've tried because I've been doing these subscription boxes, and so to let you guys know what I thought of what I've tried in the subscription boxes. And I recently got the e.l.f. bundle bag, which I'm so upset you only get those every 8 weeks because I'm really loving the quantity of stuff for the price. Like, it's amazing that you get. I also got some stuff from Beauty Army and from Beauty Box 5. The Beauty Box 5, I did the unboxing, but I haven't tried anything in there yet. But I believe I did do a video on some of the products that I used in the Beauty Army box and what I liked and, that kind of thing. And so I'm just going to show you because I did recently use some of the e.l.f. products from the e.l.f. bundle bag, and so I just wanted to show you what I've tried and what I liked and what I did not like. Okay, so first of all, this is from the Beauty Army box, and this stuff is absolutely amazing. This is Miracle Skin Transformer. Acne control, prevents breakouts, controls shine, even skin tones, refined pores, tinted acne treatment lotion. You can get this off of beautyarmy.com. Unfortunately, and I thought this shade, I used this shade, which, as you can see, I am a vampire white, and this looks pretty dark. It did blend out very well. I really liked it. I liked the consistency of it. I liked the coverage of it. It gave me just enough coverage. It didn't, it worked really well. Unfortunately, I did go on Beauty Army, and yeah, this, for like a full size of this, is like $55. Would I ever pay that for anything like this? No. It made me sad because I really did like it. I will not purchase a full size for $55. It won't happen, but I did like it. So that was a yes. Now underneath that, when I went out, I'm just going to kind of tell you what I used when I went out with my daughter. I did a vlog on, we went to do paintings at this paintery and bar place or whatever. It was super cool. We had a blast. But so this is what I used. This I had gotten in my e.l.f. bundle bag, and this is the Mineral Face Primer. I think this goes for like $3. I'm not sure. It says it fills in fine lines and creates a flawless finish. Now, I don't know about filling in fine lines, but let me tell you, I used this with this on top, and it created an amazing, my skin felt so silky, but not greasy or oily or anything like that, and it created such a nice canvas to put something like this on, or a foundation or anything like that. This was really, really good. So I'm finding with e.l.f. it's either I love it or I hate it, and I will explain that in a bit. So I really like this e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. If you're looking for a face primer, you know what I mean? I have combination skin, and this just really, really worked really well with my skin. It was great. It didn't feel heavy. It didn't feel greasy. It just felt very, very silky. It was really, really nice. So if you're looking for a face primer but you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, you really can't beat this for the price. Okay, so the next thing I have used is these e.l.f. lotion wipes. And this is in cucumber and melon, and it's to hydrate and moisturize the skin. Now, okay, stupid Cress, when she sees, it says right on there, lotion wipes, right? But when she sees wipes like this, I always automatically think of the cleansing wipes. So I used this to cleanse my face that night afterwards, and you know what? It actually did a really good job. I was kind of surprised because it took off the mascara. It took off everything, and I was really, really, really surprised because it's like the most makeup that I've worn in like a really long time that night. But it is infused with aloe, cocoa butter, vitamin E, coconut milk, sweet almond oil. So obviously it's got the oils in it, so that would remove makeup. Would I definitely call it a cleansing wipe? No. Like, I think if you were trying to maybe get rid of waterproof mascara or something, it probably wouldn't work for you. But this is supposed to be a light and airy lotion, moisturizes the skin, keeping it supple all day. So it's really good for, you know, if you're getting, you know, if you're feeling kind of ashy, especially, I mean, for the winter, I think these would be really good too. You know, just to use for your hands, or, you know, on your legs or whatever kind of thing. You know, say you have a, you know, you're wearing, not in the winter, but in the summer you're wearing a skirt and you're just not feeling like, I don't know, that you moisturized enough, or your moisturizer isn't standing up or whatever. These are great for your purse. Throw them in there, you know, wipe it off. You feel kind of cool and refreshed, and, you know, it adds a little moisture. I mean, it doesn't add a lot, so don't think it's going to be, you know, it's going to replace a moisturizer like a body butter or anything like that, because it's not. But it actually did a duo effect as far as moisturizing my skin, plus also removing my makeup. And I was surprised because, like I said, even though it says lotion wipes, I've used it 3 times. I keep thinking of it, I keep using it on my face and thinking of it as a cleansing wipe, but it's not. It's not one of those. So Chris has just, like, whatever, you know. When it comes to this packaging, I think cleansing wipe, and it's not. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just stare at it for a while. Lotion wipe, lotion wipe, lotion wipe. Maybe that'll get through my head. I don't know, but whatever. So that was decent, you know. I mean, I don't remember how much it retailed for. I know anything by e.l.f. is really, really not expensive. I think like the most expensive thing might be $8 or something. Like, so you really, really can't go wrong. But anyway, okay. So back to the Beauty Army box. This, I actually did I was telling my hairdresser, because, you know, obviously you guys have probably seen on Pinterest or Instagram or whatever my new fire hair, which I am loving, by the way. Absolutely loving it. But I used this the night before she did my hair. And what I did is, it's by Nelson J of Beverly Hills, and it's Argan Oil 7 Moisture Healing Mask. Restore moisture in 1 minute. You can also use this. This is what I love too, is that I really want more of this. Protects your hair from chlorine and saltwater damage. Like if you go to the beach or I go to the pool, obviously, you know what I mean? I don't want this in chlorine or salt water. You can just run this, comb this through your hair, and you're good to go. But what I did, it says for deeper repair, leave mask in for 5 minutes. Well, Chris, of course, always leaves things in, especially things like this. I leave this on for hours. So what I did is I put it on. Hello. Proven long-lasting results. Coconut scent. Does it smell like coconut? A little bit. I mean, it didn't leave my hair smelling like coconut. It smells kind of like a chemical coconut. So it's not like the most true coconut thing. I was hoping to get 2 uses out of this, but my hair is so long that I didn't. I only got 1. But let me tell you, I used this and there were no tangles. I put this on, I put it up, used the whole thing, put it up with a little clip, and put a shower cap type thing, you know, a heating bag thing, whatever you call them, I don't know. You can get them in the store. You can get, like, you know, at the beauty supply store, you can get like bags of them or whatever, you know, whatever, box of them. Put that on my head, and I left it on for like, God, like 3 hours, 4 hours, something. You know, I was just sitting here watching movies, doing whatever. This stuff, when I rinsed it out, it was amazing. It didn't leave my hair, it didn't leave it like greasy at all. It didn't leave it heavy or weighed down. It was really, I didn't have to put any product. Normally I put like shiner in my hair. I put like Miracle 10 detangler in my hair, just because it's so processed. And now obviously, you know, it's not as processed because we did a different technique with my hair. In case anybody is wondering, I will just tell you about that really quick. I normally have the ombre, which you guys know, like, so the top is my natural color, the next color is different, and then the next color, and the next color. But if you watch my old videos, my ends were so fried that, I mean, look at them now. They're like really not. On my way there, she actually picked me up to go to the salon because I didn't have a ride. So she picked me up, and as we were driving, I was talking to her about it, and I said, okay, this is what I want to do, but as you can tell, my hair needs some love. So what do you think about foiling chunk pieces and then doing those just the ombre? You know what I mean? So you still get the effect of the fire, but it's not so harmful to my hair, because I've just got to the point where I could brush my hair without, like, normally I would brush my hair and it would stop right here. You know, it's like, oh, that's it. Like, that's all it was going, because the rest of it was just kind of tangled. And so she totally agreed. So what she did is kind of at the bottom, she did a burgundy. I don't know if it's really going to show up in this video, but she did the bottom, she did a whole burgundy. Then she foiled, and of course she did my roots. And then she foiled, and then she did the ombre, you know, fire colors on the foil parts. So I really, really am loving it. I really am. I think, you know, next time we're going to do this, and it looks amazing in the sun. It's crazy, like, electric in the sun. So I'm really, really loving it. So I think next time we do this, I said, you know, I want the yellow to be like a little more yellow maybe, but now I'm kind of looking at it, I'm like, it's pretty yellow, but you know, maybe a little more yellow. You know, we'll probably play around and maybe add some more streaks, you know, maybe more around my face kind of thing or whatever. I don't know, but I think I might keep this for a while because I really do like it, and it is less damaging to my hair. But the bottom is a whole, like, deep, deep red color. But it wasn't processed. It wasn't like, you know, she didn't bleach it. So it wasn't like, okay, this whole chunk's being bleached, this whole chunk's being bleached, this whole chunk's being bleached, you know, all the way through. But I mean, I do have it in the back, you know, so I mean, it is all over. It's just, she just took chunks and just kind of went with it. So, and I love how it came out. But anyway, this stuff is amazing. I forget how much it was. It was pretty expensive, but she said, shoot me a pic of it and I will get it for you at the beauty supply place, because, you know, you can buy this stuff at Beauty Army. Like I stated, this one was like $55. Not going to pay that. This was probably around the same amount. Not going to pay that. So she could get it to me for cost. So I'm looking forward to that because this stuff is amazing. Love it. If you have color treated hair like I do, absolutely amazing. Okay, moving on. So I am addicted to these lip stains, and I wore this out when we went, and this is a kind of like a bubblegum color. Here, I'll swatch it for you. This is what I'm finding. I was not thrilled with this. I don't know if you guys are even going to really be able to see this. See how light it is? It, you know, like in the package, it looks like, ooh, super bright bubblegum. And then you put it on and it, like, I kind of used it as like a lip liner because it just really doesn't. And I know that the stains, you know, okay, you let them dry, you put some more on, let them dry, you put some more on. It's supposed to intensify the color, but it really, really doesn't. In fact, I'm staining like a whole bunch here just so you can kind of see. You know, just way, way, way too light for me. So I kind of used it like as a lip liner. And then I put this over it, which is my handy dandy. This is Just Bitten, the lip balm to stain. Love these things. Like, I need to get these in every color. I love them because after you're, you know, right now it looks kind of balmy, but and glossy, and then once that wears off, you're just left with the stain. Really like it. But this really did prevent my lip stuff from feathering, so it was kind of cool. But, you know, would I purchase it again? I have it in 2 other colors. I'll give them a shot. You know, don't really love it. I think this whole marker kind of thing is really, I don't love this. I've purchased from, you know, like other, like Revlon and stuff like that has these too. And I just don't love them because they dry out really, really quickly. You know what I mean? And then you have to add water, and then it just doesn't apply evenly to your lips, kind of thing. I don't know. Not loving it, but it was $1. So, I mean, you know, I guess what would you expect, right? So that was one thing that, like, I didn't love, but I'll try the other colors out. Okay, so this was not a purchase from, this was from a Target purchase. This is a Sonia Kashuk stippling synthetic flat type top multi-purpose brush. Love this thing. Let me tell you, I paid $18 for this, and to me, $18 for a brush, craziness, but I used it to put this stuff on, blended, amazing. I don't think I will ever put makeup on, or at least foundation or BB cream that I like to use, by hand again, because this is just absolutely amazing. Love this. Did not leave any of, I know e.l.f. has brushes too, but you know, I know people say if you're going to buy brushes, go, you know, more expensive. You can obviously tell the difference because they had one, e.l.f. had one similar to this, but you could just tell by looking at it that it was just not as well constructed. You know, you go to put the foundation or the BB cream or whatever you're putting on your face, and you know, you're left with little hairs all over that you're picking off your face, you know, you're like, oh my God, what's the deal here? So love this, love this, love this, love this. Okay, so after that, I had swatched this for you guys, and this is pretty funny. If I didn't have lipstick on right now, I would, this is something I definitely would not buy again. I will swatch it again for you. This is their mineral lipstick. And again, I think these are like $2. Why is that being fuzzy? Focus. There you go. It's mineral lipstick. And if you just look at the shade, doesn't it look like a concealer? It's a natural mineral makeup lipstick. And this is in the shade of Natural Nymph. Look at this. This looks like a concealer. I put this on my lips before, just because I wanted to try it before we left, and it was hysterical because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get a nice nude look. No, it looked like a lipstick primer or a lipstick concealer. Looked like I had put, you know, I looked like, oh my God, like I was out of the 60s, like the mod look. It was horrible. Will not use this. You know, I'm almost thinking to myself, hey, maybe as a concealer it would work. I don't know. If I didn't have lipstick on already, I would put this on my lips and show you absolutely how ridiculous this looked. I don't know how this would look good on anybody. Like I said, it looks like a concealer. I don't know. I don't get it. The consistency of it was nice. The consistency is very nice and creamy. Doesn't really have any staying power as far as that concerned. Seems like it would probably slip right off your lips, but maybe in a different color. May try a different color in the e.l.f. mineral lipstick, but that one was just definitely a no-no. That was scary. That was like Halloween makeup. Okay, so, and then to clean the brush, I bought this, the Daily Brush Cleaner. Hold on. Or cleanser. I can't see what it says. I think it says Daily Brush Cleaner on it. Why is it not focusing? Oh, see, all you gotta do is yell at it. Daily Brush Cleaner. I sprayed this on. I don't know if you can tell. Can you see the waterline there? Sprayed this on my brush. Brushed it off with a, you know, onto like a white washcloth that I, you know, kind of like a ratty one that I really don't use. And it really cleaned it really, really well. My daughter has this in the brush shampoo. May try that, you know, also to clean brushes, but right now I figured this works well. I only have the one, well, I have a couple brushes, but you know, right now this was the only one I used. So you just spritz it, you know, and you just rub it until there's no color left and you're good to go. It worked really, really well. And then you just, you know, set your brush out to dry. I didn't leave it in here to dry. Obviously, I don't want it to get moldy or anything like that. Okay, so then the last thing I used was this Makeup Mist and Set, And I don't know if this really did anything, to be honest with you. I sprayed it. I did a little, squirt. It made me, it made my skin feel nice. It was kind of refreshing. Maybe after maybe when you've been in the sun or something like that, kind of spritz your face. I don't know if it really did anything. There's some other e.l.f. products that are used. In fact, there's one, but it's out of stock. I'm so mad, that sets all your makeup. You just use like a flat brush and it'll set your lipstick and it'll set your eyeshadow and everything. I want that. It's called Lock and Seal. It's out of stock. Kind of upset about that. Went to buy it the other day. But it was out of stock. So anyway, I don't know. I said, okay, let me. Now, if you look, I just want you to see, if you look, this stain is, I'm rubbing it pretty firmly, and it really is kind of staying there. It's not really coming off. But the color, like I said, so I'm hoping I have better results with the darker colors, but this just kind of looked, it gave me a little blushy look, which, it's cool for some people, but I don't know. I'm more of a vibrant lip kind of person, since that's mainly what I use. The next thing was these weird things. Now, this was in my Beauty Army box. This is by Furless. It's called Rose. It says it smooths forehead lines naturally. You guys know I've talked about this. I do this a lot. I have the forehead lines. So I was really excited to try this, and it's called Fabulous Forehead. Forget about the furrows. So I did take one out, and I did use one. And I did it on one line, because I have two main lines right here, and right here. I'm pointing out all my flaws to you guys, but right here and right here. So I did it on this one, and the funny thing is, and I left it on overnight, and I peeled it off in the morning, and the funny thing was, it did really diminish it, but obviously it's not a permanent solution, because you can see my line back there again, but I don't know if it like just flattened, like if I could take, what it made me think of is like I could take a piece of Scotch tape and do that same thing and have the same results. I don't know, because all it says that the ingredients on here is a polyethylene film, acrylates copolymer adhesive. Like, those are the only two ingredients. So, like, I mean, really, it's not filling your brow, your brow furrow at all. I don't really know there's no ingredients in here, such as retinol or any anti-wrinkle ingredients. So I don't really know what the purpose of this is. I think you could, duct tape your forehead and you would probably get the same result. I don't know. It was weird, because it did work. But it lasted, I don't know, like maybe 4 hours or 5 hours or something like that. But it was just weird. It was just weird. I just found it hysterical and funny. And the other funny thing is, I got my my notice to pick out what I wanted for my Beauty Army for next month. And I don't know. I'm going to give Beauty Army 3 months, because a 3-month try, because all I'm kind of getting are like these kind of things, or skincare things, and I really wanted to get like some makeup and that kind of stuff, and I'm not getting those choices. Like, it gives you like a thing of like, I don't know, like 9 or 10 or 12 things you can pick, 12 choices, and you get to pick 6. And so I got the ones that I got these again, but I got them for your squint lines right here. So those are shaped, in fact, it says right here, they're called the Elvins, and they're shaped like the triangle right there. So I got those again, and I mean, that's what I picked. So I do like the fact from Beauty Army that you can pick what you want, but then the selection that they give you to pick from isn't all that great. I'm kind of like, okay, where's the eyeliner? Where's the mascara? Where's the lipstick? Like, where's the makeup stuff? I don't know. Maybe I have to change my profile up or something. I don't really know, but like I said, I already did it for this box. I already picked for this box. So for May's box. So for June's box, I'm going to change up my whole profile and see if I get different picks or something. I don't know. If I don't, and it's all kind of the same stuff, I'm going to stop the beauty box, the beauty army. But okay, so the last thing I had to tell you, this was a definite no for me. Like a hell no. This was e.l.f.'s Mineral Volumizing Mascara. Okay, this did not volumize anything. This barely gave me any lashes whatsoever. It didn't even, basically what it did is kind of just tinted my lashes. There was no length to them. There was no curl to them. There was no volume to them. It was horrible. This is like the worst mascara I have ever used in my life. Normally I use, you know, drugstore brand, and I use waterproof. This was not waterproof, but it was horrible. Like it was, yeah, basically that's just what it did. It just sort of tinted my lashes. It's like, no, I want lashes. Like when you know, even when I use non-waterproof mascara from the drugstore, at least they lift, they volume, you know, volumize. It looks like I have lashes. It's great. This was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It took what little lashes I had and just maybe tinted them a little bit, and like that was it. It was bad. I didn't like it at all. It was not thick. It was very thin. Let me see if I can show it to you here. You know, I even did like the swirly thing and the pump thing and whatever, and it just was not, oh, I can't see you. It just wasn't that great. Like I said, it just really wasn't. I mean, even like putting it on here, I mean, it looks like, okay, great, but it doesn't put a lot of product onto your lash whatsoever. Didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. So that was a definite no. But anyway, so that was my do's and duds from my beauty product stuff. Some of them were okays. Like I said, I have different colors as far as the lip stain goes. Would I try it again? Yes, in a different color. Absolutely. The mist and set, or the brush cleaner, was a definite yes. You know, I mean, you probably get the same thing with soap and water, but whatever. I don't know if you're not supposed to use those because there's natural bristles or whatever. I have no idea, but the cleaner was really good. This brush is amazing. So if you guys go to Target and you find one of these, the Sonia Kashuk, I mean, get it. Seriously. Because, I mean, you could use this for blush. You could use it for really about anything. It's really good for contouring, whatever. This mineral lipstick, maybe in a different color by e.l.f. But this concealer color makes me laugh. Natural Nymph. Why is it? Oh, my camera's doing that. Ooh, we have entered the Twilight Zone. Okay, anyway, I'm going to leave now that we've entered the Twilight Zone. This is really weird. Okay, bye, guys.